Yo, we got the Contender series coming up this Tuesday. I'm about to just give my predictions and my picks. I've watched a lot of these guys fight. Not every single one of them, but we're missing Islam Dulatov, a guy who I talked about. I wish he was on this card. He withdrew, which sucks, but we still got some great fighters on here. I'm gonna go through it and hopefully I get all my picks right. But I watched a lot of these guys fight, and I think there's some good guys on here. So first up, my favorite matchup on the card. I don't know why it's the first fight. I guess they're flyweights, whatever. Do we have a fucking matchup here? Antoine Ho versus Lanier Cavanaugh. And I talked about Lanier Cavanaugh. I made a video, top 5 guys to look out for in the Contender Series this year, and he was number 1. I think he's the best guy coming out the Contender Series this year. Obviously, that's just my opinion. But there could be someone else, but this guy, from what I've seen, special. He's a special fighter, special striker, one of the best strikers I have ever seen. And Antoine Ho is a striker himself. It's a different type of level. You know what I mean? Everything he does is fantastic. He mixes up the body shots, kicks, boxing's great. His kicking game is fantastic. Low kicks are great. It's just everything. His counter shots, his head movement, his speed. This guy is just a special fighter, man. And when Antoine Ho is a striker himself, and I think he's a talented striker as well, I just don't think it's enough, man. Lanier Cavanaugh is so fucking good on the feet. And, if Antoine Ho comes in here and tries to wrestle and make it dirty, that's the only way he'll win this fight. And I just think the footwork is too much for him. The odds are sitting at minus 250 for Lanier Cavanaugh, and I agree, man. This guy is an incredible fighter. And when I look at Antoine Ho, he's good, but it's different, bro. It's different, you know what I mean? I think Antoine Ho belongs in the UFC, especially, flyweight is not the most deep division. I think Antoine Ho has potential. Look, he's only 23 years old. He's got time. Lanier Cavanaugh's 25, more experience, fought better guys. I don't see this, I see this fight going the distance, but I think it'll be clear Lanier Cavanaugh win. He'll switch stances. He'll mix up, like I said, the body shots, the front kicks, the leg kicks, dude. You'll know. You'll come back to this and you'll see, yeah, that guy's a special fighter, because I told you so. He is. He's a special fighter, and I'm very excited to see him fight on Tuesday. Make sure y'all watch this, and this is going to be a great fight. I think this, on the whole card, I think this is going to be the most technical and high-level fight we'll see. I don't think it'll be the most exciting of the card, but I think it'll be exciting. Just not the most exciting, but it's going to be high-level and technical, and I'd love to see that. Next up, we got Jose Delgado and Ernie Juarez. It's hard to find some Ernie Juarez tape. I did find some. From what I saw, he's a wrestler. He likes to wrestle. He trains out of Stockton, so I'm assuming he trains with whatever those guys are over there, Diaz. And I think he's okay. He's 8-0, undefeated. I don't think he's going to win this fight. When I look at Jose Delgado, I think Jose Delgado is better everywhere. He's fought better fighters. I really like Jose Delgado. I think he's a very balanced fighter. By no means am I saying, he's one of the best featherweights, in prospects. I think he's just a lot better than this guy, Ernie. Ernie's not very good. I've seen him, the fight that I watched, he was backed up on the fence, he was eating punches and shot takedowns. Pretty much a simple grappler's game plan once they get pressured is just to, shoot a takedown. And I feel like that works on the regional scene, but when you're going up against a guy like Jose Delgado who's actually good, I think he'll lose this fight. I just think it'll be a decision. I think Jose Delgado 30-27's him. Should be an easy fight for the guy. Next up, we got, let me get this pulled up, Bruno Lopez. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Mikhail Sazihinahami. He is, fuck me. He is Georgian. This is another easy pick for me, bro. Bruno Lopez is whooping this guy's ass. Bruno Lopez should have been in the UFC a while ago. He got knocked out by Brenson Ribeiro, but he's good. He has a great arm triangle. He's just great on the ground. He's great everywhere. When I look at this Mikhail guy, he's just a sloppy, fucking big, fucking power fighter. He sucks. No technical ability at all. He's not good. Fights nobodies as well. Bruno Lopez is going to come in here and submit this guy pretty easily. To me, like I said, Bruno Lopez should have been in the UFC, bro. This guy's actually a good fighter. He got fluked by Brenson Ribeiro. He was a huge, huge favorite in that fight as well. But Bruno Lopez is very balanced, very skilled, light heavyweight, and I think he could be great. He is 31, which is, a little concerning, but I think he'll have a success, after he wins this fight. I think he'll have success in the UFC. He's a good fighter. Great ground and pound. Like I said, Michele, whatever this guy's name is better not even better on the feet. He's just powerful. He's not really good anywhere. Like I said, he's not good on the feet. He's just powerful. So, yeah, he is a puncher's chance. And, Bruno Lopez did get knocked out by Ribeiro. So, I guess, if you want to take a chance, he could do it. I just don't think he's, this dude doesn't even have an age, bro. He's not even listed an age. We don't know how old this fucker is. I don't think he's that good, though. I did watch him. He's sloppy. I think Bruno Lopez comes out here and submits him in the first or second round with ease. So, let's move on. Next up, we got a short notice fight. Ming Ding versus Rami Hamed. So, Ming Ding was supposed to fight, Islam Dulatov. He was supposed to fight Islam Dulatov, a guy who I talked about as a great fighter, and I really wanted to see that. With this new fight, Rami Ahmed is a guy who I think was going to be on this show anyways. I think he was going to be on the Contender Series. He is taking a short notice. What I noticed about Rami Hamed, he's leg kicker. He kicks the fuck out of your legs. He's got multiple finishes by leg kicks. He will kick your legs, and that's what he wants to do. And Ming Ding is going to come out here, and he's going to be in your face. He wants to scrap. He wants to strike. This is my fight of the night candidate. I think there's going to be a lot of striking exchanges and a wild fight. I'm going with Ming Ding. I think he thrives in those. He's sitting at an underdog right now. It's also short notice. I think he's got the experience edge. He's younger. He's fought a lot of people. He's got a bunch of knockouts. Let me see this again. He's actually, apparently 83% of people have him as knocking this guy out. No, he's got 27 knockouts. So this guy, he's coming to fucking knock you out. And I do think he's gonna get that done. I think he will be able to knock, Hamed out. I think this is gonna be a crazy, explosive fight, wild war. I think it'll be a war. And I like Ming Ding to get this shit done, man. You know what I mean? I think he's just better. I think, Rami is more technical, but once he starts kicking those legs, the fire's going to get under Ming Ding's belly, and he's going to start fucking going crazy. So I'm picking Ming Ding to knock out Ahmed, whatever this dude's name is. Next up, we got Mansour Abdul Malik versus Wes Schultz. Mansour is sitting at a minus 500 tag or minus 400 tag, and I can see it. Wes Schultz isn't great. He's an American wrestler. He's going to wrestle, but he's not even that good of a wrestler. I watched him. He was unimpressive to me. When I look at Mansour Abdul, he's a former wrestler. I don't know if he ever went to the collegiate level, but I just think when a guy like Mansour is better than you at your craft, right? Which is Wes Schultz, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. And Mansour is better than him at that. And then on top of that, Mansour is powerful on the feet and technical and good on the feet, explosive, big guy. I think I got to go with Mansour pretty easily here. I think he'll get it done anywhere it goes. I think if, Wes Schultz tries to take him down, he'll be able to defend it easily. And, I just think Mansour, he's a great fighter, by the way. He's only 5-0, so he hasn't fought that much. He trains out of MMA Masters. A lot of people are picking him to KO Wes Schultz, possibly. We'll see. I think, Mansour's gas tank isn't great. I've watched him. He was a little bit fatigued the last time I watched the guy. We'll see if Wes Schultz can survive, because if Wes Schultz can survive, maybe he can come out here and grind out a third round, TKO or something. But I expect Mansour to get this one done. Like I said, I don't know if he'll finish Wes Schultz, but I'm expecting him to get this shit done. So, those are my picks for Dana White Contender Series this week, week 1. So, I'll catch y'all boys in the next video.